Hello, the devil are we? I'm Matt, and we're back with some more Nukes top 5. I enjoy these, but you can tell that there's some obvious fake hoaxes chucked in there for good measure. Some that you go, maybe, or maybe there's natural explanations to it. Anyway, we've got more ghosts. Let's take a look.
The top 5 ghosts caught on tape. The doorway.
Although, I suppose it's top 5 every week.
The Barton Mansion in Redford, California is considered by
I could stay at that. I would love an house like that.
many to be one of the most haunted locations in the state. Way back in 2001, 2 young men decided to investigate the abandoned house. What they caught on tape remains one of the most controversial ghost sightings ever recorded.
Why the whispering? I mean, it's an abandoned house. And if you think that there's going to be maybe homeless people or something in there, then the louder the better, because you don't want to spook someone who's homeless, maybe mentally challenged or something, coming at you with a knife because you spooked them.
What the hell's that? That on the floor.
I mean, I've seen videos from US Special Forces hunting the Taliban that's clearer than this.
Right there.
Come on, man up. I mean, yeah, I'd shit it, but at the same time, I don't think I'd be screaming like that. I bet you got another set of ghost hunters as well, legging it through the other way. Like, they were really quiet, going, we can hear something in another room. And as they're walking in, they all shit each other up.
Now, something of interest here.
It's just the way that they were. Like, you go into I don't know about you, right? If you ever walked around with a torch at night, you sort of purposely, you're keeping it on point, you're pointing it deliberately where you want to look. These guys were walking in that room and it's like, it's all over the place, and then, right, now cut to the doorway, and then somebody's going to poke their head out. That's what makes it seem a little bit fake for me.
It looks as though the figure in the video has to crouch down to fit through the doorway. This would mean that the person, ghost star, whatever this is, had to be around 7 feet tall or more. Today,
it was one of the mates doing a setup.
16 years later, the 2 men who recorded the video still claim that the footage is 100% real. The Anguished Man.
I suppose they would. I mean, end of the day, if you've done something like that, and then you stuck to your guns for so many years, and then you come out and go, yeah, it was all bollocks, really, we're just having a laugh. You can't trust anything they ever say ever again. Your word is gone.
Sean Robinson has been posting YouTube videos for over 7 years of a painting that he claims is haunted.
Was he kept that for 7 years? That thing could get burnt on day one.
According to Sean, the painting, named The Anguished Man, has a dark history. It was painted by a mentally disturbed man who committed suicide shortly after completing it. Sean claims that every time he gets the painting out of his attic storage, strange things begin to happen around his house.
Another bollocks. Because why would you keep it if it's going to be doing things, strange, weird things every time you get it out? Why is it not doing weird things in the attic? It's just only every time that you get it out.
So I'm going to set up the recording equipment and leave it for approximately 8 hours, and I'll leave the light on.
Is that it? Wah wah. Right. One thing I've already just noticed. He's got a room painted completely red. A red room with a weird ass painting and a weird black door. Of course. Just gonna put painting here and angle the camera near the door. Completely genuine. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it there above the bed. Why has he got red bedding? He's got red bedding and red walls.
He says that between filmings, the painting is kept securely locked away in his attic. Headless haunting. Some kids in Iraq are filming around an old abandoned school. At first their exploration is pretty uneventful. Then one of the boys mentions in Arabic that his phone that had been fully charged was now about to shut off.
That happens a lot in ghost hunting, so I believe.
Right after he says this, the cameraman nonchalantly pans around an abandoned classroom. Just then a call to prayer can be heard from a nearby mosque. The camera catches this strange footage.
I'm sure it's not London.
والله بس قدموها شيء والله في شحن فوق الحمد لله عافية.
Yeah.
لا يبغى
I mean, did they even notice it? Or are they pretending like, well, it's something that we caught on camera?
The boys couldn't see the headless apparition with their naked eye and had no reaction. It was only later, when watching the footage back, that they noticed the chilling figure in the video. The Phantom Diner.
I don't know. I don't know about that one, to be honest.
CCTV footage from Jimmy's World Grill in Bedfordshire, England, captured some strange activity in the restaurant on tape.
Bedfordshire. Shire. Yeah. Freaky. Again, camera placement is everything here. Why is it happening on the table that is the closest to the camera placement? Yeah. Just so happens that she walks away, stuff starts happening right near where the camera's positioned.
Now, if this scene were being faked with multiple hoaxers pulling fishing line or strings, it seems like it might attract a little more attention from the other diners.
Well, no, because you could basically set it up so that somebody on another table down here, okay, might just be pulling, like the lady turned around when the fork or the knife hit the floor, because you just go, oh, what was that? And then you go, oh, don't know. They turn around and get back to your conversation, which is exactly what she did. It doesn't need someone to be stood there, like dead deliberately going, right, I'm going to pull the string.
But in the footage, no one even looks up until the noisy plates and silverware hit the floor.
Again, don't know what to think about that, but camera placement. And that's all for that one. I'm a big skeptic when it comes to most things, to be honest. The headless apparition, the fact that they didn't see it and they start legging it, sort of adds a little bit more validity to it. The plates maybe it's just a opportunistic camera placement and those things really happened. I'm not sure. It's the way that she stood up and then things started to happen. Just that on that table that was closest to the camera. Yeah. The first guys, the way that they walked in that room with the torches, and it's like, we're going to go all over the place here. Look, we're going to like look at the floor, looking over there. And then they go, we're going to scan to the door. And then there was like a big 7-foot weirdo that stood there. Doesn't have to be 7 foot. Could be someone stood on a box. Could be a mannequin. Could be anything. The fact that they stuck to the story for 16 years doesn't mean much, because at the end of the day, if you would try to farm that out there back in the day to say this was genuine, it was real, you're gonna basically stick to your story. See you later, sweetie. Have fun at school. Ah, that's good. Leave that in. Just saying goodbye to the little one. Off to school. Anyway, that's all for this one. I'll see you on the next one. Let me know what you think. You take care. See you next one.